Hello everyone, I will tell you about top 8 most dangerous animal in the world. Most people have one animal phobia or another, be it a fear of sharks thanks to sensationalist blockbusters or a horror of anything that creeps and crawls. But when it comes to which species are worth being afraid of, the answer might surprise you. Ferocious beasts of all shapes and sizes can be downright deadly. Some actively cause large numbers of human fatalities, while others are relatively unknown but extremely lethal when contact is made. It's just part of the reason why animal advocates and wise tour guides always advise against touching or interacting with wildlife. Number 1. Hippopotamus. Hippos may look like giant, bumbling things, but they are often considered Africa's most dangerous mammal. They're territorial, unpredictable, and armed with a mouthful of teeth sharp and strong enough to do lethal damage. If their territory is encroached, whether that be by a crocodile, another hippo, or boat full of tourists, they will aggressively defend their space. When hippos attack, they do so with canine teeth nearly 2 feet long at a pressure of 2,000 pounds per square inch. As if that weren't enough reason to steer clear, hippos sweat a red liquid that looks like blood, securing their title as most metal animal on the planet. Number 2. Box jellyfish, often found floating, or very slowly moving at speeds close to 5 miles per hour. In Indo-Pacific waters, these transparent, nearly invisible invertebrates are considered by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration to be the most venomous marine animal in the world. Their namesake cubic frames contain up to 15 tentacles that can grow up to 10 feet long. Plus, those tendrils are lined with thousands of stinging cells known as nematocysts, which contain toxins that simultaneously attack the heart, nervous system, and skin cells. While antivenoms do exist, the venom is so potent that many human victims have been known to go into shock and drown or die of heart failure before reaching shore. For those who are lucky enough to make it to the hospital and receive the antidote, survivors can sometimes experience considerable pain for weeks afterward, and are often left with nasty scars from the creature's tentacles. Number 3. Cape buffalo. Cape buffalo, which number around 900,000 in the wild, are a relatively mild species when left alone, preferring to travel in massive herds as they graze in early morning and late afternoon hours, or gather around watering holes. However, if an individual is threatened or wounded, they become the incarnation of their nickname, Black Death. Reportedly responsible for killing more hunters on the African continent than any other creature, these behemoths, which can grow up to nearly 6 feet tall and weigh close to a ton, circle and stalk their prey before charging at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. They're even known to continue charging when injured and will not hesitate to attack moving vehicles. Suffice to say, you don't want to mess with those horns. Number 4. Indian saw-scaled viper. While plenty of snake species pack enough venom to bring down a human, not all of them take the multifaceted approach of the Indian saw-scaled viper. Sometimes called the little Indian viper or the saw-scaled viper, these reptiles live in some of the most populated areas of the region they occupy, which stretches well beyond India. They remain inconspicuous, though, by using their natural camouflage to blend into desert surroundings. Because they are typically active at night, it's best to listen for their defensive sizzling sound. This comes from a behavior called stridulation, in which the snake forms coils and rubs its scales together. Even with a warning, saw-scaled vipers are extremely aggressive, with more than double a lethal dose into each bite. Number 5. Inland taipan. First, the good news. Inland taipan snakes are reclusive, docile snakes unlikely to get aggressive with humans without cause. The bad news is that when people sneak up on inland taipans or try to handle them, they are well equipped to defend themselves. The venom of inland taipans is considered the most toxic of any snake on the planet, and they strike quickly and accurately when the need arises. And did we mention they evolved specifically to bring down mammals? A single bite has the capacity to take out 100 grown humans, causing organ failure, convulsions, and paralysis until death occurs. The only antivenom that exists is geared towards the inland taipan's coastal cousin, and given the snake's remote locale, accessing it quickly is unlikely. Most inland taipan victims are herpetologists and professional snake handlers, but even laymen should keep an eye out when exploring the outback. Number 6. Saltwater crocodile. Florida's alligators may be scary, but they have nothing on their cousin, the fearsome crocodile, which is more short-tempered, easily provoked, and aggressive toward anything that crosses its path. Of all the species in the world, the largest and most dangerous is the saltwater crocodile. These ferocious killers can grow up to 23 feet in length, weigh more than a ton, and are known to kill hundreds of people each year, with crocodiles as a whole responsible for more human fatalities annually than sharks. Saltwater crocodiles are especially dangerous as they're excellent swimmers in both salt and freshwater, and can strike quickly with a bite delivering 3,700 pounds per square inch of pressure, rivaling that of the T-Rex. If that's not enough to scare you, let us put it into perspective. Humans chomp into a well-done steak at around 200 psi, a mere 5% of the strength of a Saltie's jaw. Number 7. Lions. Lions have always been dangerous to humans, and there will always be the potential for them to harm humans. Fully armed hunters with modern rifles have been attacked and almost perished with what amounts to a firing squad versus a single lion. Lion attacks are not uncommon in places where they live in close proximity to humans, and about 2 people per year are killed by these animals that we know about. For the most part, lions are not a large problem for human beings. People don't live as close to them now as they did in the past. However, some individuals can become victims of lion attacks by putting themselves in harm's way. Hunters and safari guides both get closer to lions than they should if they want to guarantee their safety. Sometimes, by trying to shoot a lion for sport or helping their customers get a good look at wild lions, these individuals put themselves and others in danger. Number 8. Cane Corso Dog. A breed that has been used as a guard dog for centuries, the Italian Mastiff has an intimidating appearance. If that doesn't stop any would-be intruders, don't worry, this dog isn't looks only. Corsi have been involved in many fatal dog mauling accidents. Affectionate with family and intelligent, the Cane Corso is easy to train. Although they are big dogs and one of the more muscular ones, their short hair is easy to keep clean. Healthy and tough, this breed does well in most climates. Thanks for watching.